Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs, that's role-playing games, and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We're back. Marvellous. Here we are again. With our usual startling cast of characters. Anthony is playing Lovelaw. Rob is playing Shaggy, Shagroris. Martin with JL. Pete with Varo. And Christine with Megan. I am not a cat. When you left us last, we were in the middle of a fight. Isn't it fun? So let's carry on.
Let us fight.
Just hold on a second. I just need to do something there. There we go. That was giving me jip. Alright, so we need to... Oops. Need to... like that. Alrighty. Do you remember, Shaggy, that I said that
The door opens.
at the end of the last
Yes.
session, you remember that I said that you could hear the door open behind you?
Or next to you.
Next to you, yeah.
Yes.
So the door opens and immediately you are concerned by what you see.
Yes, because what I can see at the moment, it looks like it's got no hands.
I thought you were going to say I thought you were going to say you were consumed.
Yeah, I think it looks kind of cute.
Now,
Sort of cute and cuddly.
It looks
yes.
oozish. I might
It
go and
is.
dive in.
Well, so you know what this is. The thing about plasmoids is that on the odd occasion, for reasons that aren't really fully understood, but you sometimes get these biological anomalies in some plasmoids. Most plasmoids are roughly your size, but the odd plasmoid carries on growing once they reach adulthood, and they become much larger. Now, typically, they have a bit of a tendency to, act the big I am and to boss other plasmoids around. And in the social structures and social hierarchies of plasmoid society, they do tend to end up being the leaders. Although that has lessened in recent times simply because of a greater learning and enlightenment within plasmoid society. But not every plasmoid is as enlightened as you are, or trained as you are. And they unfortunately, that a lot of them end up in sort of criminal enterprises and other things like that more commonly now, simply because of the gentrification of plasmoid society. But this one does not look happy. It looks mean, and standing here, you can see within its the network of nerves that form part of its structure. That it has obviously been usurped by some kind of magical technological thing. Whatever the other plasmoid had in it at a distance, this one is much more obvious. And it doesn't look happy. It screams a kind of whistling scream at you and attacks.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Now, what was your ready to action?
If anything comes through the smoke, I'm going to hit it with a crossbow.
Okay. What's your current AC?
Should be 18.
18.
Yes. Unless he hits me, and then it will be something like 23.
Okay. What is that? There's some...
Shield. It's a spell. It's a reaction.
Okay.
Adds
still
plus 5?
Egads.
Yeah, plus 5. So 18,
Okay.
20. Yeah, 23. Christ, my maths is on form tonight.
So it comes at you.
Yeah.
It shoots out a pseudopod, and it basically it sends one out, smacks at you, and you just bat it away very simply. Sends out another one, you just neatly step out of the way, but then the third one gets you, and it's a colossal clout. I mean, an absolutely colossal smack in the side. You really feel it. You feel the mass of this thing hit you.
Okay.
Take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so sorry for the disruption. The first 2 was under my natural 18, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. It's all right. I just wanted to know, and the other one would have, right, so I expend the shield spell. I use that. It still hits because it got above 23. And then 11 points of bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage.
11 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Now.
I whistle at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hold on a second.
Well, when I say whistle, it's more of a wheeze.
Right. It bellows at you. Could you please make a saving throw?
No.
That was really useful, wasn't it? A saving throw. A wisdom save, please.
No. No, I shan't. Okay.
Okay.
Let's give it a go. Okay,
Well,
I
no.
shall.
Oh, nice.
Such a wise man you are.
Cinders will go to the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically bellowed out this command at you, and you feel the full force of its will, and you have to sort of steel yourself slightly as it bellows at you. But you don't fall prey to its command that it's just thrown at you.
Okay.
Okay, Lovelaw.
All right.
I wonder if I could do the same thing.
I know I was on deck and I should have had a good plan. It doesn't have a hold of him, does it?
It does not. No, it has not grappled him. It's just. I mean, you basically see this big. I mean, you're used to seeing his pseudopods and almost not. They kind of fade into the background as a thing. But this is like some huge squishy lump comes out and just tries to basically beat him around.
Oh, Shaggy, it's not the size of the pseudopod. It's how you use it. I'm gonna step here, and I don't know if this is 2 actions, so you may talk to me about this, John. I'd like to sort of shoulder Shaggy out of the door and take his position. That
You
may
can't swap positions with somebody during combat.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey, Pete, what were we talking about earlier?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Unless you've got the some ability to do it, you can't do that. You can't shoulder someone out of the way and take their place.
No.
Having said that, you just trying to think where you've just gone. Okay, that's all right. That's fine.
So.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Just thinking. Sorry, that was a bit. I just went a bit quiet there. So yeah, you can't shoulder him out the way.
Fair enough.
Bear in mind as well that you are carrying your crossbow.
That is true.
You have your crossbow in hand.
Yeah, so that's a good thought right there. That is a really good thought. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swap weapons.
Okay.
And yeah, it says I get.
So you're going to stow the crossbow, which is a free action. You're going to draw the action, which is interact with an object.
Yep.
So you now have your axe out.
That's so good enough, I guess. Very good.
Just let me check. Drawing a weapon is.
I want to say that's free action, but I may be wrong. I get 2 attacks, so I don't know if there is a.
You're not taking the attack action.
I'm sorry?
You're not taking the attack action.
Fair enough. Got it.
Yeah, so if you want to interact with the second object, so basically stowing a weapon is an action. It's free. Drawing a weapon, but then drawing a weapon is not.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. Varo. I mean, you can't see quite what it is, but you can see that Shaggy has just been given an almighty slap by some large blue blob, sort of transparent blue blob thing.
Okay, so I can go there. So so from there, corner to corner, I can see it, can't I?
Depends on what you do.
With a spell or a ranged attack.
A ranged attack, it will have cover.
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
But a spell which targets a spot or because one that targets it would be one that targets it where it has to make a saving throw does not require that. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes some sense. You know
Okay.
what? My brain is completely fried.
So Varo's going to shout, "Hey, you big sack of bin juice!"
What do you want,
Nice.
Varo?
I'm in the middle of something.
God,
DC 14
just because they're
wisdom
oozes
save, yeah?
and plasmoids doesn't mean to say that we all look the same, you know.
I wasn't talking about you. You're a fine figure of a plasmoid.
Oh, thank you very much.
With vicious mockery.
Yes. So, and that would be DC 14.
Damage. Hold on just a second.
It's 2d4, so I've already moved 6 damage.
Okay. So, sorry.
So, wisdom save versus DC 14.
Which it failed.
Take 6 points of damage,
Yeah.
and the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn, it has a disadvantage on.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm done.
Very
Yep.
nice.
Yeah. What have I done? So sorry. Right, good. Lovely. We close the door.
Not I.
Well done, Varo. You told it. Holy shit.
Ah,
It's obviously, sensitive.
Shaggy, you'll go.
Okay.
no spine.
So it closes the
Okay.
door,
So,
then
No,
it opens
won't
it
close
again.
The doors. The door closed through some accident of something being clicked on. I've no idea.
someone
why.
clicked on the door. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Door's
Okay.
open.
So it was
I
open.
had to
So
move it out of the way, open the door, and then move it back. Because that's the only way. Because you and it basically mean I can't get to the door.
yeah. Right. Okay. So firing into combat is normal, isn't it?
Firing into combat,
Yeah.
making a ranged attack whilst in melee. You mean?
Basically being that close. But then if I step back, it might have reach, and I might still provoke.
You can do the disengage action, correct? Lose your attack, but at least get out of his range.
So if you want to make a ranged attack, you can do. If you want to fire your crossbow, but you make that roll at disadvantage because you are in melee.
Yeah.
So that's the rule.
Okay. And the same thing with. Has this got the metal stuff in it like the other one had?
Yes.
Right, and I get 2 attacks per round, but I've got to take the full attack action, don't I? I can't cast a spell and then get a second attack, can I?
No. If you take the attack action, you make 2 attacks. But casting a spell is a different action. It's the cast a spell action.
It's not an attack. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you can take the attack action
Right.
and get 2 attacks.
Okay, so
But you
this,
can't do that with the crossbow.
So this is what I'm going to do, because I want Lovelaw. I
Unless
want
you have-
Lovelaw to take this thing on, but I'm concerned. I think there's something on the other side of that room. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my crossbow because it's on the leather string thing.
Strap.
I'm going to pull my rapier, and I'm going to have 2 attacks.
Dash.
Well, no, you're not.
Oh,
No, you're not.
same thing I ran into.
Same problem as Lovelaw ran into. Yep. If you drop your crossbow, you drop your crossbow,
Yeah.
and you'll have to pick it up again later. And there is risks in doing that. Okay? Basically, it's not something you would do. So if you want to stow your crossbow, that's fine, and draw your rapier, but that means you've got to take the interact with objects action, which is to draw your rapier.
Yeah. I mean, well,
Okay. I clarified this some time ago. I know it's you've probably forgotten.
yeah, I know, but my crossbow is worthless, and I've said right from the beginning of the adventure that it's attached to me with a leather kind of rope thing, and it just dangles down by my side. I mean, to equip it, I would still be subject to, but to drop it, it's not going to hit the floor.
So here's the problem.
But
here's the problem we were talking about earlier with D&D, right? The problem with D&D.
So what I'm going
is
to
that
do
D&D
instead
restricts you. It boxes you in with certain things, and this is one of those times where if you've not got the right weapon in your hand, you have to spend an action sorting that out and getting the right weapon, and it's an arse.
Yeah, it's the same for the monsters, so it's all good.
But it's but
I'm going to move there, and then I'm
readying a
going to
weapon.
fire.
Isn't that a free action or a bonus action?
What's that?
Readying a weapon.
Okay, 24 to
Drawing a
hit,
weapon
6 points of
is a
damage.
free action. You can interact with one thing during your round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So generally with it for free.
And I missed on the second.
Ooh.
Do you have the crossbow expert feat?
No. I'm an artificer. I get 2 shots around with the crossbow.
Is that because of the magical nature of it?
It's because of the fact that it is a hand crossbow and it allows me to have 2 shots per round. The magical feature also gives me 2 shots per round.
Handy, isn't it?
Mm.
Is that because it's a hand crossbow, it doesn't have the reload the reload feature?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, isn't it?
It
I like that. That's really good. Yeah, that's superb. Right, okay. So that was a 24.
Yeah, but I'm not going to diddle you out of this. He does have to make an opportunity tap because I think I might still be in his threatened space. I'm not too sure because I have moved backwards just in case you did not notice.
I noticed.
That's all right then.
You're still in the threatened
area. Thank you for mentioning it, but no, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quite happy
I think
with that.
I'm still in this because it looks like he's sort of like combined his whole family into one blob. So I think he would have rather large pseudopod.
Stop putting yourself down, Rob.
No.
You know.
That's not my pseudopod. That's my gentleman's carrot. So yeah, so I'll do that. Who else is melee?
By the way, hand crossbows do still have the loading thing.
But
But
mine,
it's okay because it doesn't count for you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, because my artificer thing, basically, if there's no ammunition there, it basically creates it.
Yeah. And that basically means that you don't have the.
And it's a repeating shot thing on it. Infusion repeating shot. Let's have a look. Infusion. No, that's not it. Where's that going to be? Inventory. It'd be under there. Radiant repeating shot. This magical weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it when it's used to make a ranged attack, and it ignores the loading property if it has it.
So useful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a brilliant thing.
I knew there was a reason why I could do 2 with that.
Yeah, that's super useful. Okay, you notice it didn't do a thing. So the first one hits, and the second one does not.
No.
Okay, cool.
No, I tried to do a trick shot with the second one to sort of like try and get it in its butt, but I kind of cocked it right up. And then
the weird thing is, it seems to swerve its body around it, and it kind of it's only a glancing blow off the damn thing. This thing seems to be moving far more rapidly than you would have expected.
Okay. I see what it does, and I go, can you teach me how to do that?
Okay.
I can't think of anything else that I can do, nor that I wish to do, so I'm done.
Perfect. What you could do is, if you want to draw your rapier next round, you could stow your crossbow this round for free. But that doesn't mean you won't have a weapon in hand. Doesn't disadvantage you particularly, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I might as well, because I've already used my reaction. Or does the reaction reset on my go?
You used your reaction when it slapped you, right?
Yeah. So
you've now got a new reaction at the start of your turn that lasts until the start of your next turn.
Right. In that case, no, I'm not going to ditch the. I'm not going to ditch the crossbow.
Okay. Why?
Well,
you might react and shoot it.
Yeah.
You might get a reaction that allows you to shoot it.
Well. Good question. I mean, no, because if I'm still in its range, then I wouldn't get an opportunity. My reaction's changed because I stepped back. My readied action, is changed, so that's no longer readied. So if anything did come through the smoke, I can't react to it in that sense. So
Can I ask a silly question, and it's one for not this session? Can you just check the requirements for the hand crossbow, proficiency requirements for the hand crossbow?
Yes.
When we're not,
it's martial.
When we finish for tonight, and
already have it's a martial proficiency.
Right.
And I do have martial proficiency.
Is that a battlesmith thing?
Weapons, firearms, optional rule, martial weapons, and simple weapons. So it must be
battlesmith, because you get simple weapons with the artificer, but you get martial weapons with a battlesmith. Yeah.
Must be. It's on the character sheet,
yeah.
But there again, we also know that the character sheets put stuff in there that's wrong. So, yeah. But it's on there.
Put stuff in there that requires you to take negatives or something. It's like
but I'm sure we asked the question before. And we looked at it, but yeah.
Are you parking the crossbow or not?
No, I'm going to keep the crossbow because I want Lovelaw to go in front so I can shoot through him or at him.
No problem. Megan.
And I'll double check that for you.
Megan! Megan!
Session.
So Shaggy has moved back from the door, hasn't he?
He has. Yep.
So I can now move. Hmm. So I can now move forward. Hang on. 5, 10, 15. Is that 20?
I think so.
So I'll move to there for the moment. And I will do an unarmed strike.
Right.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think why I wouldn't be. I'm just trying to work out why that would be a problem. I'm like, okay. Sorry, I'm just having a moment of like, why would? Yeah. No, don't worry about me. My brain isn't working. I'm so sorry. My brain is literally mush today. Okay. So, an armed strike.
I believe I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, possibly.
Do they both hit?
I am not seeing any rolls. So,
No. Oh, who? The first one was 26. Does that hit?
they're not coming
I
up.
don't know where it's coming up. I don't know why it's changed, but it's not. It's showing it on my Beyond 20.
It's in the Beyond 20 log, but not the Raw 20 one.
Hmm.
Right.
So D&D Beyond, sorry, log. That one.
Let me go and check something.
Oh.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll find it.
Beyond 20 was disabled. Should be good to go.
Apparently, I should be good to go.
Or rolling something.
Okay. Do you want to just do a test roll just to make sure it's working for you? But other than that, I'll take the things because I can see them in the game log. So, 26 hits, and you can roll your damage for the second unarmed strike, can't you?
Is that rolling?
I don't see it in the game log on D&D Beyond, and I don't see it in the
No,
chat.
neither.
So I don't see it in either now.
No, I don't see it in either now either. Excuse me.
Oi!
What are you doing to
Tech
my?
support!
What are you doing to my laptop?
Oi!
Oi! Come in, he's coming.
We're letting people see how the sausage is made.
It's not working now. It's not working at all now. It's not sending it nowhere. He's refreshing. He's refreshing it all.
What are you rolling? Unarmed strike damage.
Strike damage, yeah.
I don't even know if that comes through.
It's 'cause of the
Whistling. Doesn't really work, does it?
Oh, question mark. Now, at least it was rolling it for me in D20 last time. No, it's not doing anything.
It's okay because JL's got the other room covered, so she can chill out there and just sort of.
La 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 la.
JL is relaxed. Apparently, there's a battle in the
Is one-
corridor around the corner,
Yeah, she's wondering what's going on out there.
but yes, there's yelling.
And some slapping of pseudopods.
Yeah, that's the really weird thing. It sounds like really loud, sort of squelchy slaps because basically it was one who's hitting another one. It's like weird noises.
Jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate. Wiggle
So the
wobble, wiggle
macaroni
wobble.
cheese being put into a bowl.
Yeah, JL currently thinks that possibly Shaggy is trying to show Lovelaw how to twerk properly, and the arse cheek suggests.
There are no arse cheeks.
Information.
If you're if you're extending 2 pseudopods to make arse cheeks, that's 2 of your 5. All plasmoids can have a maximum of 5 pseudopods at any one point.
He's still fixing.
I'm looking forward to the. I thought you missed a trick there, Shaggy. I thought the idea that you could basically have 4 legs at once, right, and then have somebody ride you, not Lovelaw because he's too big, but have somebody ride you. I thought would have been comedy gold.
Chaps.
Yeah,
I see
But-
that animal handling roll.
but unfortunately, Lovelaw has ridden me. We got
can you
drunk
roll
one
damage?
night, and I vowed never to let anyone go on my back ever again.
Click on that. What happens is it pops up as.
No, but you had a red dice this time round.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, but the problem is with Lovelaw riding you is that it's a bit like sitting on a sofa, isn't it?
Strike. It doesn't.
Yeah.
roll it.
That it
It's
is.
just Lovelaw's perspective,
Go
like,
back down here.
Yeah.
Click on that.
reasonably comfortable.
Then go to the dice. Oh, does that not? Oh, okay.
Remember, I used to store beer in him because he could keep it cooler. Bloop.
It's not rolling me damage for some reason. He can roll a new attack, but he can't roll damage.
So I could roll the skill. That roll.
Hey, your animal handling came through well, though.
The information. Rather
Yeah.
than actually
Yeah.
doing the roll.
I stick my head between your legs, making
He's
a go.
wrangling horses like the what Shaggy's just about to turn himself into.
Feels like a problem.
Yeah, the only downside with me transforming into a horse or a 4-legged animal is I'm the slowest fucking 4-legged animal ever to be created. Apart from maybe the sloth.
Do you want to talk to him so you can get some?
He did 34 rounds. That's all right. Pretty reasonable. Okay.
Now, what do horses do? They do 40 or 50.
Okay, so it's rolling skills, but if I click on anything weapon related, you just get the information panel pop up on the right hand side of the D&D Beyond.
Okay, are you clicking?
Oh no, there we
on-
go. Okay, right. So
on the icon on the left hand side of hand job or whatever the
Click
skill is.
icon on the left-hand side.
so that one, if I click on a short sword, then I can do
If
that.
I take that, and I click on that, and I change that to
Oh,
that.
that's working.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Oh, and then I go back to there. Oh, that's handy, Harry.
It's just not the word. The weapons rolls are just not happening.
Okay.
It's for some reason it just keeps. It's beyond 20 that's buggered, basically.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Right.
That's
So
good.
if you refresh the Beyond 20 character sheet,
I'll try it again.
Hmm.
Just check, make sure there's no upgrade or anything. A new version. Fine.
and then when it comes back up, are you using the cross swords to the left of the attack option?
Well, I can do, but again, it doesn't actually roll.
Okay. Does it give you a pop up?
See that? When I roll on a skill, it rolls and the skill appears in roll 20. But if I click on anything else, let's try
Just
that.
seeing.
Oh, that's Lovelaw.
It just
Yeah, I was just
pops up.
checking. Dang it!
It
I
just
wasted
pops up
that.
information. It's just, yeah, it's something very strange. I don't know.
But
I
are
would
you
suggest,
clicking?
I would suggest rolling, just roll them manually.
Right, but are you actually clicking
No,
on the
sorry.
name unarmed strike, or are you clicking on the fist?
I've clicked on everything. I've clicked on all of them.
Why
Hmm.
can't we go back to what we had, where at least it was showing in Beyond 20, showing in.
I can do that. I can disable beyond 20. And we can go back to that.
Worst case scenario, John, you could pop open your
Oh,
There.
log
Peter,
in
Yeah.
It's just that
in
I-
just a
D&D
quick
Beyond.
one. Have on the
Well done.
until you can get it sorted.
I'm going to restart Firefox.
on the
That's exactly what I've done. Anthony.
Last thing I'm gonna try.
extension, have you got the use D&D Beyond digital dice switched on or off?
I've tried both.
Okay.
Because I had a
Right, guys,
problem
just-
the other
just-
week
just
and
roll
I
on
ended
D&D
up having
Beyond
to
for now.
switch it off.
Switch it off, sort it out next week, all right?
I'm
Or
just
sort it out later.
one last chance, and then so then I'm going to get rid of it.
Just gives Rob some editing work to do. It's good. He gets bored.
Yeah,
after a
exactly.
while.
Yeah.
We take.
I'm
it for
expecting a cassette boy style, you know.
granted.
Can we click it? Yes, we can, kind of.
It's not working. Right.
Not
I'll
working.
disable it. Nope. I'll disable it.
That's given me a moment to look at how you do transparencies in colours of things in D&D Beyond, which in Roll20 rather, which has been quite handy.
There we go.
Roll damage.
Okay. So it's appearing in the game log.
Fine. Okay, so your first hit is a hit, and you. It's a bit weird because you've hit things like this before, but your fist sort of glances off. It only does a glancing blow. The thing seems to twist itself around the hit, despite the fact that you get a solid contact. And then your second hit is also a hit. And again, same effect. Weird. Very weird.
And I shall move to the side.
Okay. All right, JL.
Going on out here?
Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I'm just checking something. Yeah.
So were you checking something? Or?
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm done. It's okay.
Okay, sorry. And yeah, she's gonna fire at the big blob.
Okay. You're at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You are.
You roll again.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Second
Not
roll was
bad.
even better. Okay, so that is 6 points, yeah?
Plus, what is it? Dreadful strikes. It's psychic damage, which doesn't look like it's rolled. Oh, there it
Yep,
goes.
there you go. Took a moment. So 2. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 8.
And another attack number 2. Is this still a disadvantage, I guess?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Combat.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah. She's gonna swivel this way.
Okay. And a pseudopod shoots out and smacks you as you step away from there.
Disadvantage on that roll? You have to believe is it the first attack it's made since I used my vicious mockery?
It is. Good call. Thank you for reminding me. Yep. That's the other one I want to press, not that one. What's your AC?
15.
13 points of bludgeoning damage then.
Ow. And reaction of hellish rebuke.
Cool.
Fire damage.
So DC 13 dexterity save, yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, because all plasmoids and oozes are really dexterous.
Yeah, large
half
blobs,
damage on
very
the effect.
dexterous things. Unfortunately, I just rolled a lot. So, does it take half damage?
Yes, takes half damage on success.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So it dodges a chunk of it, but it's still rebuked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty.
Take that.
All right. Who did what? Okay. So let's line them up. First attack, Megan. AC. Megan, AC.
16.
Missed. Second attack, Shaggy.
18.
Hit.
Okay. Reaction shield. 23.
Misses.
Yay.
How many times can you cast shield then?
Sorry?
How many times can you cast shield?
As many times as I can cast a first level spell slot.
Right.
Yeah.
How many?
4.
4. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Lovelaw. AC.
AC is. God. Sorry, DM Scotty is now texting me. 16, sir. Out of the blue. During this.
AC is
16, sir.
16. My apologies, didn't hear you.
No.
You're a little bit quiet in comparison to normal.
Let me shove this a little closer to the old mustache.
Are we going to get the scratch?
Yeah.
That's a hit. 14 points of bludgeoning damage, please.
To me? Dang it.
You. Yes.
I think not, says Lovelaw. And he's going to do his really quick. Oh, Stone's Endurance. I'm going to do one of those dudes. And I think I do it. I click it here. There.
Stone's
Did that
Endurance.
actually do it?
You actually need to roll the dice.
Did it go? Did something roll? No, it didn't. All right. So there's not really
You
a
should
button.
be able to click in the card that's in the VTT.
Yeah,
Just click
there's
the
a little
D12
place
card.
there. It's 1d12 plus 2. When I bring up the card, it
Yeah,
only has
and it comes-
a d12 button. But I'll
Okay.
click on
You
it.
can just roll the D12
Okay.
and then add 2. I mean, it's on your character sheet anyway, isn't it?
Ah, not so much.
5.
5.
Okay.
Okay, so how much total? I'm sorry, what was the total before? I'll do the math.
The total was 14 points of
Nine.
damage.
Boom. Damage. Ow. Okay. That
Hmm.
jerk.
Okay. Again, this command comes at you, Shaggy. The weird thing about this is, Lovelaw and Megan, you barely even hear this as a thing. It's just like it's almost like a high pitched scream to you. Only Shaggy seems to be affected by this. So, can you make a wisdom save, please, Shaggy?
No.
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 Okay. You drop to your knees and bow down at this thing. You don't want to, but it commands you to, and you do. You follow its command.
That's freaky.
It's a hypnotoad.
So you're kind of is, yeah, actually. So you are prone. Okay.
Okay.
So you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet, which still this one is not. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. But your only option is to crawl unless you stand up. But you know about that. Lovelaw.
All right. Well,
One thing you guys are noticing is that the physical attacks that you're making don't seem to be anywhere near as effective as they normally are. It seems to be able to twist its body out of the way and absorb most of the physical attacks that you're making.
well, I do not have the option. Actually, you know what? Okay, stop. You're a barbarian. Stop trying to be clever. You're not your old character. Do your damn job. Okay. I am going to do a reckless attack, John.
Okay.
Which means my first attack of the 2 will be at advantage, but
Yep.
It will be at advantage on its return attack for this round.
Okay. So, yeah. First
And this
attack
is-
made on you is an advantage.
This is because this things are getting out of control. I'm just going to go
Okay.
ahead and do this. So the first attack coming in, I need to do, what is a shift? Yeah. Boom.
Shift and control. So shift does advantage, yeah.
Yep, shift for advantage.
That's
What do
easy
you
hit,
do?
mate. 11 points of slashing damage, yeah?
Yes, sir. And then the second attack will just go normal.
It's a hit. It's a miss.
That's not a hit. Oh, I'm sort of glad
Yeah,
I
that's a
did
miss.
that then.
Sorry, I've got to step away from the keyboard for a second, but keep going.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, and John, with that, I would have stepped right there to make that attack.
All right.
I'm filling the door.
Alrighty.
Here it comes.
Smoke clears.
And here we go. Should have known. And there's more doors. Oh. There's all sorts of possible problems.
Okay. Megan, what's your AC?
He's stepped away from the keyboard for a second.
Step away from the keyboard. She said 16 or 18 last time. I can't remember.
I cannot remember. It's
I think it was
18 seems high.
16, I think.
I can look.
You could look.
I think we need to take our Spelljammer to a particular world. We can pick up a halfling called Muggsy who would absolutely just take care of the situation for us.
Yeah. Just because you're a barbarian and of simple means doesn't mean that you're stupid. Or that you don't.
No, not
you lack
stupid.
tactics.
No, but he was definitely going down the wrong brain path as I was doing it. He was like,
My team would leave this place as a smoking ruin, though.
there is that, and most of us dead. That is absolutely true.
That's what I've got you in the book. He's just the pirate island's blown up.
But what was a large asteroid is now 6 different parts, just slowly drifting away from one another, with sort of smoke in the middle.
If I have one picture of Muggsy, it's like this sort of screenshot of a walk-away explosion.
Do you remember in 3rd edition D&D? If Christine's back, by the way, just let me know.
She
In
is back.
3rd edition- Oh, you're back. There was Lyda. There was Lyda who was the
Rogue.
rogue, and looking at a thing, and she was just blackened face and hair that was just like, because this thing had exploded in her face, like, ooh!
That's right, yeah.
And that's basically Muggsy. He was the absolute archetype of well, is Muggsy, because the character's still around. We can always go back and do interesting things with him if you ever feel like it. But I like the story. I think that went well.
I like this.
Okay,
story. I like this
so Megan, you just got shot. So if you'd like to, sorry, just checking your AC. 16 or 18 was it?
16.
16. You just got shot for 5 points of piercing damage with that strange weapon. It's just gone bzzzt at you. Could you please make a Constitution save? Oh, I need to go over here.
15.
Nice.
15. Okay. It hurts. That really hurts. Whatever the hell that is that's just hit you, it really hurts. You shake it off and carry on. But that's really painful, being shot by that thing. Right. Varo.
Okay, so, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If I stand there,
Mm-hmm.
because Shaggy is prone, I have a clear line of sight on this thing. Is that right?
Clear line of sight anyway.
Do I?
Yes.
Well,
Clear
yeah,
line
I
of
mean,
sight really is good.
but it doesn't have
There's no-
cover.
There's no shooting through things and cover.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, fine. In that case,
Heavy physical things,
all right.
not
Oh.
people. I mean, it might be a little bit different if you had a gargantuan red dragon
Yeah,
and something on the other side. I might put forward an argument that there might be some cover in certain circumstances. But even in the middle of combat, the dragon's moving so much, you can get the line of sight, so you can shoot. It's not a problem.
okay, so... Oh, there it is. Okay. 20 foot, 20 foot, 20 foot. 5, 10, 20. No, not going there. I'm going to shoot it with my bow.
Okay. As I recall, you didn't. Did you have a weapon in hand?
I believe it was my bow. I think that was the last thing I did, weapon-wise.
That appears to be a critical.
That, in fact, was a 20. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nice.
That's what we needed.
So,
And sneak attack critical as well.
yep.
So 18 points of damage.
You got 18 points of damage.
I think that's what it says.
Okay. How'd you get the sneak attack?
Because I got sneak attack. Oh, sorry, you're right. It's not. I don't get a sneak attack. No. 12 points of damage then. Apologies.
No, that's all right. It's
No.
just nobody else is within 5 feet, are they?
No. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And it knows you're there because
It does.
you can see it and it can see you.
Yep.
Strangely enough, Pete, that's when
uh,
Uggsy turned into a close-in fighter.
Yeah. And oh, hang on. Was that door closed? I thought it was open.
I thought that door was open, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Just gonna step into some cover there. And that's me done.
Okay. Bagmeister, you'll go.
Come on, Shag, unbow.
You get us another saving throw.
No, it's just they told him to kneel, so he kneeled down.
Oh, okay. So he's not under control anymore.
No, he's not being commanded. He's not being. It's a one-off thing.
Oh, it's like word of command thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not prone though.
Like,
Right?
it's like the spell command. It's not the spell command,
Yeah.
but it is.
Yeah. So he's just he's not been charmed or anything continuing.
He's not out of it. He's not any of those things. It's just prone.
Yeah.
Or you are always prone, sir.
I think so. Standing up is what, 5 foot of movement?
No, standing up is half your movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Brutal.
But if you don't want to move, it doesn't really make much of a difference, does it?
Okay. That one come from? Okay. Obviously, Shaggy wasn't paying attention. He had his head down on the ground going... okay. Right, so Shaggy's going to stand up. That's half of his move. Excellent. We'll get that over and done with first. And he's looking at the back of Lovelaw's back and thinking... Okay. So he can't do what he was going to do. So what he is going to do is he's going to attack with his handbow again.
Fine.
So that's the first one.
At a disadvantage, please.
A disadvantage?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm going through Lovelaw.
No.
Because I stood up.
No. Because you're in melee. You're in threatened space.
Well, it was last time. He hit me with a pseudopod.
Yeah, but I forgot about it. It's like, I didn't get away with it last time.
Okay, so the first one was 18 to hit because it's disadvantage.
So, that's a hit. Not a problem.
Okay,
And
9 points of
damage,
piercing, magical piercing though, bearing in mind.
Yep.
And then the second attack is at disadvantage as well, so they're going to come out at the same time, which is
Hit.
20 to hit for 6 points of damage.
Uh, 6 points of damage. Okay, thank you.
You. Right, and then do I know whether no? Because Megan's got hit through that way, so the chances are is that square is there is also covered. Okay, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
That is me done.
Alrighty.
Where is the
Megan.
creek thing? Where is it?
Yeah, I'm going to turn.
Okay.
Face. Old shooty dude.
Right.
And look at him for a second or two,
Mm-hmm.
calculating from up and down. And then I'm going to move up to him.
Okay. That's an opportunity attack from Fat Boy. But you don't need to worry about that at all. Okay. You've moved up to him.
I'm going to attack.
Punishing Errol. Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm attacking.
Don't forget the rolls won't appear in chat. You'll have to go to.
Yeah, so if you're attacking, just tell me, because obviously I then need to go. So just roll both the hits and so the first one hits, second one misses. Okay. Is that you done?
Sorry, 2 seconds.
All right.
And I'm going to do a bonus action, a
Mhm.
flurry of blows.
Okay.
So I'm
Is
spending
that
the point.
two attacks?
That is 2 attacks.
Okay, it's a hit.
19 is the first.
It's a hit. Okay. Second one is a miss.
And hit.
Okay.
That's me done.
Okay. JL.
Right. It's Hunter's Mark, this thing, the big one.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done. Right, now our attack. Longbow. Oh no.
That's a miss.
And try again.
That's a hit.
Okay, so I'll do. Oh, there we go. More damage. And Hunter's Mark will be. Where is it? 1d6. And.
Just give me a total, will you? And tell me actually
Four
so the
pierce.
damage so far as well. So.
Yeah, so 4 for the arrow, 4 for Hunter's Mark, and then 3
Right.
psychic.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
And
This thing
I'll
lets
ground
out a
and
high-pitched whistle. It's obviously cheesed off about something. And you see one of these Lovelaw and Shaggy, from where you're stood, you see one of these pseudopods
Yes.
sort of shoot out to its almost to its right. And what it comes back with is something that roughly approximates the weird kind of stubby thing that the warrior over here is carrying. This is not exactly what it's carrying.
Got a weapon.
Yeah.
Tackle prompt.
And first of all, Lovelaw, it tries to pummel you.
At advantage.
Thank you. Your AC is?
16, sir. I
It
shall put that
misses.
in the
despite
blue
the advantage.
circle. That is in the
Tries
blue
that
circle.
twice. The second one hits, and it does 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to burn this now. Yeah, I do. Burn it while you got it.
The
gonna
thing
do
it's
another-
carrying, whatever this thing is, that it's kind of, it's almost like it's sort of attached on the end of its pseudopod. It's
Yeah.
it's bigger than the one the other one's carrying. It's the same sort of
Yeah.
general shape, form. What's really weird about it is it looks like you see as it fires this thing. Ooh, nice.
Did it do it?
Yeah.
Nice. Plus
12
2.
points of stone's endurance, huh?
Plus 2. 14.
Sorry?
14. But plus 2.
No, it's 10 plus 12.
Oh, it
10
did
plus
it.
2
It
is
did it.
12.
It did the plus 2. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
So
That's
that's all of your that's all of your that's all my damage.
Oh, yeah. Shrugs
So
it off.
12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you did stone's endurance 12, so that means you saved all of that damage.
Nice.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so this weapon is bigger, and you notice that that some of those weird things that are kind of these blocks that are inside it seem to have linked up and be connected to whatever the hell this thing is. And it steadies its aim, it looks past you, and it fires at Shaggy.
Ooh.
Well,
Shaggy.
Shagmeister, what is your
18.
are you still 18? 18, yeah?
Yup.
Okay. But it telegraphs the move so much, Lovelaw, you know, look, and he goes, oh, and dodges out of the way, and again, huge blast of this stuff comes out and smacks into the wall behind Shaggy.
Oof.
Don't think that would have been very pleasant if it had hit him.
Well,
But it did make him bow again.
No, it turned him into waterfowl. Duck! Lovelaw.
All right. Well, I think that I'm going to just do what I do to the best of my little ability. I'm going to take 2 attacks on this guy. And why is it not going back to my attacks? Here we go. Boom. First one coming in. I just want to
That's a
see
hit.
it. All right. And then the second one's coming in. Come on.
That's also a hit.
All right. That's good. And I'm going to continue to block the door so it can't get out.
It could easily get out past you.
Oh, it can? Well.
It's a news.
Better. True.
It can just squeeze past. No, actually, that's not quite true. No, it could have done before, but now it's carrying something. It's one of the reasons why Shaggy can't squeeze past, because he's wearing a load of gear.
Mm. So it's the gear itself that's not getting past. Got it.
It's the gear that's the problem, not the, and the fact that you have to hold on to it. Otherwise, it could just go straight past you.
Got it. Does it appear that the magical great axe of warning is doing anything besides irritating this thing?
It's doing damage, but it's just not doing the scale of damage that you would expect. It seems that when other people are using magical, not magical weapons, but are doing magical attacks, it seems like the magical attacks are much more effective, but the physical attacks, whether including magic or not, are not as effective.
Fair enough.
So the arrows and the axe hits and the unarmed strikes not as effective. But the pure magical attacks much more effective. Not much more effective, but as effective as they would normally be.
Got it.
Okay. And this is this thing's ability to sort of ripple its body out the way. Basically, it just seems to be absorbing and able to, dodge out of the way and not take as much damage as it would normally do. This thing goes. So this thing down here, Megan, goes, rushes through this door and slams it shut behind it. And you hear a scraping and a crunch.
Then I get an attack of opportunity as it moves away from me.
Yep. Oh, hang on a second. Yes, you do. My apologies.
I was going to say, it's just left to threaten space.
No, it's not like it's left to threaten space. Actually, it's not left to threaten space because that was her threatened space. She was threatening that space that it moved into.
Yeah.
So there's the question, right? How would that work? You've got something on the other side of a door. That door is your threatened space. So it's not moved out of your threatened space, then it slams the door. Opportunity or not?
It's a good question.
Mm.
I mean, it's not kind of defending itself. It's closing the door. So
But also, the door is between you and it. So
not entirely. Not at the start, it isn't. Because in actual fact, in actual fact, obviously you can't close the door through yourself. However, I understand that obviously this is a 5 by 5 foot space.
Yes.
So yeah. So I mean, you would step in.
If it moves to here, for example, or to here.
Yeah.
It could have gone all the way round you, Megan, and not taken an attack of opportunity, right?
No, because the idea is it's still facing and therefore actively defending. It's dodging because it's looking at Megan.
Yeah.
But if it's closing a door, it has to actually hold the door.
Well, here's how I'm ruling it. So I just said yes, you do, and here's how I'm going to rule it. I'm actually ruling that it's not anything to do with that. That it is still within the threatened space. It's not the closing of the door that causes the problem. Basically, if you've got something that moves through a doorway and then closes the door, you'll get an opportunity attack. Even though technically, because what it's doing is the space that it's in is going from being a threatened space to not a threatened space. Yeah? So you're right, Pete, is what I'm saying. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But it can take the disengage action. In which case it can disengage, close the door.
Yes.
I was just looking at
that.
And it all depends on whether we're using the rules for closing a door as a movement, as part of movement. I believe we are. So, which case, it doesn't.
It can
apply.
close the door, but what did it then do? It then locked the door. You heard it put the key in and lock the door. So because of the locking of the door, that's interact with an object, and therefore it doesn't get an opportunity. Therefore, you do get an opportunity attack.
Yeah,
so
because
make an
it's not
opportunity
disengaging,
attack.
is it? So it makes sense
No,
when you do it that
it
way.
can't
Yeah.
disengage if it's going to get a key out and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him.
So that was a rather tortured logic. So the answer is yes, you're right, Pete. I agree with you. You should get an opportunity attack, but it was going to be a disengage, but it can't be a disengage. Yeah. So yes, you're right, Megan. You get one.
Honest.
You rolled that before we actually came to the
You did, I'm
conclusion.
afraid. Yeah. That's a short sword. So have you drawn your short sword now?
I attacked it with a short sword before when I moved up to it.
That was a short sword before. Okay. I thought it was flurry. I thought it was unarmed, but okay. Cool. Doesn't matter. Cool. Thank you very much. That was its go. Varo.
Right, so that thing's disappeared. Okay.
You can't see out into the corridor. All you can see, you've got a.
Well, I'm going to step out with my bow ready to shoot at this thing, and it's disappeared.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast a Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Okay.
So DC 14 Dex save.
DC 14 Dex save.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
a whole 4 points of radiant damage.
It has succeeded, and if it succeeds, then what?
No benefit from cover. Does not take any damage.
Okay.
No damage.
It succeeded in its Dex save.
I'm going to step back. That's me done.
Okay. All right, Shaggy.
It's me, yeah? Okay.
It is.
I
Yeah.
am casting a spell.
Cool.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Can I do the bonus action before I do my action?
Of course. What is the
Right.
bonus action spell?
Display in VTT.
Green Flame Blade?
No,
branding smite.
branding smite.
Okay.
Okay. Now I know
Yeah.
that I'm not doing this for the making sure that it doesn't go invisible. But you never know what these blobs
you
have
don't
in
think
their
invisibility is a
arsenal.
problem.
So
Sorry?
you never know what these blobs have in their arsenal. So so that was a
It's
bonus
in their
action.
arsehole.
And that.
Cool.
So I'm going to fire with my crossbow at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So
That's disadvantage. Yep.
yeah, so that's a miss. And then the second
So
attack
medium.
at disadvantage is possibly also a miss.
But it says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the next time you attack. It says the next time you hit with an attack. So
Yes.
it's still active.
So that's why I have not rolled the 2d6 radiant damage. Because I missed.
I understand.
Okay. And
Okay,
yes,
very good.
it is a 1 minute call it, and Morn will have to remind me how to do concentration checks because I've forgotten again. That's my go done.
Cool. That'll be Megan's go then.
How did it get around to me again so fast?
Because you're awesome.
Because people are getting on with it. Aren't they?
We're moving it. We're moving it.
So The door that it's gone through opens into the room, doesn't it?
It does.
Cookie. I'm going to pull out a flask of oil from my backpack.
Right.
Pop the cap.
Okay.
Pour it under the door.
Right.
And then set fire to
Okay.
it.
You're not going to set fire to it this round.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm
You've
pouring it under the
you've
door.
got to get in there, get it out, uncork it, and pour it under the door. But you can definitely do that this round.
No, that's what I'm doing.
You'll need to move into this square. Is that all right?
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can't really pour it along the bottom of the door if you stood next to it. It's a bit of a breach. Do you know what I mean? That's all. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. JL.
Take it, Jay.
Right.
Oh, well, that's
Yep.
closed again. I'll open it again.
Where was I? I'm going to come back into the corridor. Notice
Alright.
one's gone. Right. And attack the big one again. Try.
Alright.
Let's see if we can whittle this thing down.
Yay!
This is so funny. It really is.
Hunter's mark.
Yay!
Dreadful strikes.
Yay!
Oh, one. Oh,
That was a dreadful strike, to be fair.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 piercing, one psychic. Right, attack number
12
2.
piercing, 1 psychic. Okay. Oh, it's doing that thing again.
Oh no, John, not the thing.
Right. Okay. Good.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Ooh, 14.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Back to the door.
Righto. Alright, this is going to play rinse and repeat. It seems really cheesed off with you, Lovelaw.
Great.
It's not got advantage on any rolls or anything first roll, has it?
Not this one.
No, you didn't do that this time, did you?
I did not.
Okay, it hits you 15 points of bludgeoning damage. If you hadn't got Stone's Endurance, you'd be toast by now.
Yep.
You've absolutely stood in front of this thing and taken a massive beating.
How's it doing at the moment?
It's
In my best.
you are beating us. You are slowly but surely grinding it down. No question.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my last Stone's Endurance,
Okay.
which we shall see what it does to 15 because, crap, where are those? They're all clicked. And this is for a long rest, guys. Not a short. And I will be telling you that every time you want to go further.
Mhm.
Did it roll?
nope.
I'm not seeing it on the screen yet.
I clicked the number. This one's not.
I'm not even seeing it.
Yeah,
near
mine took a
on
while
the
to go
screen.
through. There was a bit of lag for
No,
mine.
it's jumping around. Here we go. Come on. But ow. Nope. It brings that up. Here.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh,
But that did not do the +2.
No, it didn't.
So 13 or 12, excuse me, points of damage. Dang it. What a waste.
Yeah.
All right. 12.
No, it's just a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You did get.
I did get a
Zero
good one
loss.
last time. I did get
Yeah.
a great one last
If you-
time.
If you got a
I'm
good
certain-
average this time, it would have been a good
Yeah.
reduction. But yeah,
I am definitely starting to feel this. This is a
Oh,
no
yeah.
longer we're just going to go wandering around for a while. This is lick your wounds.
Are you updating the health on your token? I'm not seeing any.
No, I'm about to update the thing right now. 38 out of 59.
Because all I'm
I
seeing is
think so.
34 out of 45 on your token, and I'm sure that's not right. 'cause that
I'm
hasn't
sure
updated
that's not
anymore.
right.
No,
yeah.
no. Where is that? I'm looking at it right now.
If you
It's
click
the
on your
red
token,
one.
Yeah.
And click on
oh,
the
hang
red
on, no,
button.
that's Lovelaw. Oh, sorry, that's not Lovelaw, that's Shaggy's, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So if you go to Lovelaw, if you hit the
The min max
log,
I need to have in there.
you've got the bar 3 there, which is the good, which is the attribute you can,
38.
yeah.
50. 59. 38. There. Now it's going to be updated.
Yay!
59,
Love
yeah.
that!
Okay.
Yay. Now I'm back into the not out of the dark ages. I'm a little bit
Right.
further
And it shoots at Blobby Boy.
on. You're just bobbing and weaving back there.
Say, what now?
Oh dear. How many more shield spells you got, mate?
2.
Are you burning one?
Do you think I need to?
Well, you've been hit, so it's your choice.
Oh.
You must choose, but choose wisely.
No.
Oh, okay.
You stupidly then.
Alrighty. Okay. Take 22 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. And make a Constitution save.
You got to put
Constitution
this guy
save.
down.
A Constitution save.
We have got to put this thing down.
That's not successful.
No, it's a 1, so it's a fumble. It's a critical
Yeah, but
error.
we don't do fumbles. We're not those kind of people. We don't do fumble.
Yes, we do.
Hang on a second. I've lost it. Right. You are stunned.
I know. I just got smacked for 20 odd points of damage. My brain cells, well, my stem is wobbling all throughout my body.
Yeah. So you are stunned. That is the stunned condition. So you are incapacitated. You can't move, and you can speak only falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. You are stunned until the end of your next round.
Do you have
Okay.
12 hit points left? Is that right?
I do.
Okay. Lovelaw.
All right. Lovelaw still thinks he's blocking the door and saving his friends, so he's going to continue to do what he's doing. Which
You've just seen Shaggy take an absolute pasting from this bloody thing.
okay. There's not really called.
You're
shot.
stopping it from getting out of the room. You're quite right, but it
I'm
is
not stopping it from blasting.
I
Shaggy.
mean, you are definitely knocking this thing down, but it is
Okay.
not. You're worried about him, to be honest. You know,
Burn through
but
the
then
stones.
if you get out of the way and start trying to help him, it's going to pummel a pair of you. So
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and rage.
cool.
I tried not to do that because I'm already pushing to where I've got to have a long rest before we're playing anymore. So I'm going to rage right away.
you not fully rested when you came in here? Or as in fully,
yeah, but I've burned
Yeah.
through all of my saving stuff. I burned through, but you know what? Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It was a
It's tough.
choice to do that now instead of later, but now is now.
Okay, go for it. Let's knock this on the head. Let's get this thing done.
Okay, sorry about that.
Well, I was
so,
going
yep.
to, but somebody
Raging-
just stunned me.
Yeah, sorry.
Actions. Boom's the first one. Boom's the second one. I jump across to try and see. Oh. Okay, well,
The first, they are both hits.
okie doke.
Do you not get bonus to damage when you raging?
+2. But did it do it?
So the damage is 6 on the first one and 7 on the second one.
Yeah.
I just don't know
+2
whether you
for
get the
those.
+2 or not.
I didn't see it written in, but I don't know.
7.
I'm just going to check because. No, you're not getting your +2s, mate. So
It's not going in there. Okay, so +2 for
so
each one.
that would be 8 and 9, yeah?
Got it.
All right?
Got it.
Okay. This thing is definitely on the ropes, but you just it's just so hard for you to grind it down.
It's a beat. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay,
Got it.
Varo.
Okay. I'm going to step out the door
Mm-hmm.
and cast Sacred Flame on it again. DC 14 Dex save or take 7 points of damage.
It failed its dex save.
Ah.
7 points, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. It's definitely teetering.
Step back. I'm done.
Okay.
Come on, Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Finish him. Or drink a potion. Or something.
I'm so stunned at what Varo's just
Oh,
suggested.
of course you cut your stun.
I
don't you?
look at him with pleading eyes.
Yeah, I know. It's like I've got lesser restoration, but it doesn't work on stun. It's no use.
But before I do that, I'm trying to hang on. Concentrate, lose concentration, casting.
Does he get a saving throw to
Concentrate on 2
clear
spells
the
at
stun
once, taking
condition?
damage when you take damage. Must be
No.
Constitution
The condition
saving
will-
throw. That's what I
The
was
condition
looking
will
for.
end at the
Thank
end
you,
of his,
Morn.
at the end of his
Okay.
turn.
Right, so I should have done this when I took the attack. Okay, that's my
Yeah.
concentration, and I failed. My spell fizzles. Bang, gone. Okay, so I've lost concentration.
Damn it.
I
Right.
can't do anything. End of my go. I'm no longer stunned.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
basically the size of it.
Megan.
Yeah.
Me,
Yep.
I'm lighting that match.
Right. So you're lighting the oil.
Yep.
Okay. The oil is burning.
Lovely.
JL.
Let's fire some more arrows. Yeah.
Okay.
Gone. Okay, longbow. In.
Come on.
That's a hit.
There we go.
Cool. 3 plus that plus.
So is that 3 points of piercing and what?
It's on its way.
Okay.
6, 9.
Oh,
So the
6.
hunter's mark is
Yeah.
the hunter's mark is in addition to the 3, isn't it? So that's 9.
Yes.
That's 4. Yeah.
And then
And the dreadful strike
And
is
3 dreadful psychic.
Yeah. okay.
Nice.
You come around the corner, and basically you see Shaggy is in a bad way, and so is Lovelaw. These
Yeah.
two are stood there. They basically faced up to this thing, and they have taken an absolute shit canning. I mean, these guys are beaten. You see that Megan has set fire to something down the other end of the corridor.
You have
And
your character sheets and have the healing potions in your backpacks, don't you?
And
Yeah.
I forgot
and
a D6
just
again. I
you
forgot
let
that
loose an
again.
arrow and you hope, and it's just enough to push it over the edge, and this thing sort of collapses into this blobby heap and sort of
Yes.
Hey.
forms a pool on the floor.
But we were too bashed
find
and
my second arrow
battered to be
into
able
the-
to
into the puddle
use
just to make
them,
sure.
Megan.
Everyone stops and takes a breath.
Oh,
I go,
And after a
look,
few moments,
guys,
you
this
realise
is
that
what
whatever
he did
the
to me.
thing that went through the door has gone, and it doesn't seem like it's coming back anytime soon, especially as the floor is on fire. Not the floor is on fire, but the oil is burning and kind of licking flames up the door. You don't think it's going to catch fire and burn the whole place down, so it's probably okay. But it has created some smoke, so it probably would be quite unpleasant on the other side. But at least that means that the fight is over.
oof.
I
So-
tell you what,
We'll pick it up next
Brutal.
week.
I touch Lovelaw on the back and I go, look what he did, love. And I've got a rip in my head area. He tried to tear my
Yeah, I mean,
head
basically,
off.
a big lump of the physical stuff of you is like burnt, like kind of charred and all sort of mottled. I mean, you know, it's pretty hefty damage. It ain't just slices; it's a big. It's incredibly painful. It's just astoundingly painful. And
I
that's what
reach in
basically
and I
stunned
pull
me.
out 2 bottles of beer and I go, can we have a drink, Lovelaw?
This man, he's a finding agent.
I can't even call him racist. He attacked his own kind.
Brutal. John, thank you so much. Goodness gracious.
That was
A big fight.
That was
it took
tough
a bit
and
longer than I
half.
thought. But of course, obviously, we started a little bit later as well, so it's
Yeah, we
fine.
did.
It's worked out. But that's okay. It's all right. We've got that bit done, so that's good.
Yeah.
That was a big one. That was a big one. Yeah.
I think it's really
Fine.
tough.
Yeah. Conditions.
Oof.
Conditions can really screw us up.
Mm.
And we need to think about that. We don't have a power spellcaster.
No.
No.
You don't necessarily need one.
No.
You have a
Don't.
different set of
Yeah.
A different set of
It's-
advantages.
it's
Different set
learning
of
to use
tools.
it. I think
Yeah.
probably one of the more helpful things is Megan ran down and shut off the other possible attack vector.
Yeah.
That
certainly helped.
was
Yeah.
a nice tactical move. It kept the fight where it was.
Yeah.
It didn't develop into something worse. So that was well thought out. And I would expect no less of Varo and JL to be popping in and out to do what they can. Absolutely.
I did have a
Anything-
slightly crazy idea, but I couldn't see the door to do anything.
Yeah, the angles and the terrain were rough. And then
Yeah.
Shaggy was just caught, and he was just caught. It was a bad situation from the moment he opened the door.
I didn't open it.
Cool.
I love you now. Thank you.
Now, I do wonder
Are
if I
we-
had spent my first turn attacking Shaggy to shove him aside.
You could have grappled,
In-
yeah.
Yeah, I could have grappled you out of that or something. I don't know.
That shove. That's a difficult one.
Yeah, I
we
know.
need
I
to look
don't
at how
know
we would
how that works.
work that. But the problem is that, of course, is that you've got you guys chose to have initiative work how it does,
Yep.
and so initiative is strict, and therefore
Fair enough.
Yeah, but
you would need
the rules for grapple.
you need to have an ability that allows you to shove other players or move other
Yep.
players.
Well, grapple, you can actually, if you're successful, you can actually move them. I believe you can actually move them 5 feet. So you can actually switch. And also with grapple, I can forego my opposed check. So Lovelaw can grapple me.
Yeah, but then he's spending a round grappling you and moving you.
Yes. And I would have done that.
Yeah.
To just move you out of the way, but I didn't think of it. So
No.
I'll in the future. And another thing I didn't think of is nowadays, because of my up levels, I put elemental energy into my attack. I would have had +6 with the attack once I started raging. So that would have made me think about raging much earlier. Instead of that little +2, it would be +2 plus a d6. So I mean so I failed on that one. So but otherwise good fight.
So that we don't go into it for next week. The big room at the top left, did we search it? We did, didn't we?
This room?
We don't think we searched it. We opened the door, but I don't think we had time to search it.
Right, because what I'm thinking,
No, you're not searching it.
Right, does the door open into the room?
Yes.
Right.
Everything, all the doors open into the rooms.
Just wanted to make sure, because Lovelaw's made it perfectly clear that he's not going any further. So instead of us doing this next week, okay, can we go in the room, search the room, if we've got time for everybody for an extra 5 minutes, and then as long as there's no secret passageways, entrances and whatnot, we close the door and I put the immovable rod right up against that bloody door, and we'll just spend the next 24 hours in this room.
Let's discuss that at the start or next time. I'm sorry, Rob. I think that there's repercussions that we aren't thinking of because we're in a hurry. I'm afraid we probably need to have a teeny discussion on the safety of the ship and things like that.
Let's pick it up next week, and then you guys can talk about it more then.
Cool.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.